Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Tuesday the 14th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got this morning, fairly normal time frame. Got the dogs outside, got them taken care of. Trying to keep it quiet, have the one dog I can't have around other dogs and stuff, so had to kind of get the first two out and then got them back in, brought the second one out and all that good stuff by herself, so she wasn't with the other dogs. So got that wrapped up, then jumped in the hot tub for a little bit, got a nice little soak in there, and then from there I got up, got around, went ahead, ran my wife to work, dropped her off, got back to the house, had a couple of things to take care of, nothing major, and in the whole process I thought, well, see how it goes and whatnot. So it's all good. Had a couple things to do. Was supposed to take my father-in-law to the doctor today, and it's been on the calendar for like a month, and it's on my mind, some memory kind of thing, but my wife changed that schedule because she wants to actually be there with the doctors, and I guess they're talking about changing a bunch of his medication, how to treat him and all that fun stuff, and they want her there also to help make those decisions. But I think mostly she wants to be there because she knows her dad is not got the best ability to remember what doctors say and make the best decisions for his own health, so she wants to be there to help facilitate that. And she had some stuff at work that she could not get out of. So one of the ladies that works remotely, does a bunch of work, that's been trying to get things, new programs in place. She was going to be in the office. She was driving over, coming back. I think she's in Georgia or something normally, but she was going to be down actually in the office today. So my wife rescheduled the father-in-law's appointment, but because of that, my brain still thought there was supposed to be an appointment today. 4 different times I had like little panic moments of, oh shit, I forgot taking the doctor. Oh shit, I forgot taking the doctor. Like, just kept driving me nuts. So my brain finally figured out they were supposed to take him, and then could not release the fact that I wasn't supposed to take him, including way after the time was even over. I was like, oh crap, I forgot to take him. Had that moment of like, this sucks. So yeah, that was kind of dreadful on my brain, but it is what it is. Ended up having the shingles for the old house across the street, got delivered today and got put in place. They stack them up on top of the ridge line, which they throw them up there with the crane and whatnot, so it makes it pretty quickly. Process of that, and then they also dropped off the dump trailer, about 5-ish or so, somewhere in there. Dropped the dump trailer off, and a little bit, I wasn't really certain. It's different trailer, different guy dropping the trailer off and stuff, so I didn't really think too much about it, but it is what it is. So we got that figured out, and then kind of hung around the house for the rest of the day. Went and picked my wife up, and on the way to pick her up from work, I decided to take the truck, so I could take the truck over there and see if she could drive home. She hasn't driven since her accident, so when she fell and broke her kneecap. So definitely wanting to kind of see if she was even able to get in and out of the truck with the dam, and if she could drive. So stopped by the mechanic shop, dropped off my pulleys. I had to order new pulleys for my truck so I can run the extra belt to run the air conditioner. So I got that part figured out, which is cool. Got it done. I guess he's going through, got some problems with bankruptcy. They're trying to foreclose his house or something, so they're pushing that big payment back, which I'd offered to loan him $1,000. He asked, and I said, if you get my truck done by this time, I will give you that loan of that money to, I have to have my truck done. This is part of the thing. And since basically they're now pushing that back to January instead of this month, then I said, does that mean that my truck ain't gonna be done by the 19th? Because that was what was motivating you to get my shit done, was the fact that you needed my money to do it. He's like, oh no, I'm still gonna be on it. And I'm like, okay, sure, whatever, because I don't see any progress happening yet. So, and we're getting pretty damn close. We got 5 days left, so I don't see it happening, but who the hell knows? So it's one of those things where I'm at that point of, man, I don't know. I want to go pick it up and just bring it home and do it myself, but also it's got this much work done. It's in that weird world of, I don't know what they've done and what they haven't done, so I kind of have to basically disassemble the whole thing and start over from scratch, which will kind of suck, but I don't know. It is, hopefully he'll pick a day and he'll just knock it out, because literally it's a day's worth of work left. I think right now they're waiting for hoses, which he waited all this time to order. He didn't get the hoses ordered way back when he should have, and a bunch of these issues have just kind of been compounding on themselves and making it worse and worse. So what do I do? I'm in that limbo thing of that. So, but from there, I basically went ahead and headed back over to the shop to pick up my wife at work, and realized that I moved the electric seats from my old truck into this truck. I like them better than the truck seats that were in this one, and swapped them out. But this truck didn't have power, so I'd ran basically power over to the seat, and the wire connector I'd used apparently didn't hold because the power wire came off the seat. And in the process of hooking it back up, I didn't realize what wire was what, I guess, and I touched the live wire to a ground and not the power, and it popped the fuse. So pulled the fuse out. Luckily I had a spare fuse, so I was able to swap it in real quick and got that taken care of. Got the seat wired back up and got it capped off properly, so I was able to get her in there so she can move the seat up where she needed it. She came out. I was able to get in the truck, and it was funny as I was pulling in, so I was getting out to work on that seat because I knew the seat had quit working. And what happens, I think, a lot of times, the wire that I used was a little bit too short, so if the seat goes all the way forward or goes all the way back, it'll pull itself out, kind of thing, after time. But as I was getting out, one of the guys there it's like, man, of all the people I don't want to see when I'm running late, it's like, what the hell? And I pulled up next to him as he's walking out, and I kind of hollered some shit at him. And he's like, I was talking and stuff, and he goes, I can talk a long time. He goes, but you can talk a long time also, so we're gonna get in trouble. I said, dude, just get the hell out of here. He goes, I need to talk to you anyway. There's stuff I got to talk. I said, not now. Just, you got my number. Call me. So he reached out and wanted to know if I could watch his dog this weekend. And unfortunately, I like the dog. Dog's fun. It's high energy, young pup. And I said, I can't, because we already have plans of going out of town Saturday. We have an event we're going to, and then Saturday night I've got a group of guys getting together to play poker. So I'm going to be gone basically all damn day. And normally I would just take the pup with me to the event because it's a dog friendly event, but I'm going to push my wife around in a wheelchair, and with pushing her around the wheelchair and trying to wrangle a hyper energetic puppy is definitely not something I want to mess with. So, and the dog's big enough now that I can't just like throw it in my wife's lap and let her carry it around as I push the wheelchair either. So that would not work well. So I had to turn him down, unfortunately, but it is what it is. So wife drove home and doing fine, everything's great, blah blah. And she went to cross 442, which is our main road right here in town, and it's like a 5-lane. It's 2 lanes each direction, a turning lane in the middle. And she went to pull out in front of a car and almost got hit. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, screwed, so she hit the brakes and stopped. And I'm like, what are you doing? She goes, oh, I didn't see it. I'm like, okay, well, we gotta kind of pay attention to this stuff. Like, you don't really want to get banged around in a wreck right now, kind of thing. So I was like, oh, there you go. So I went ahead and kind of had that moment of, oh shit, maybe she has to take a new driving lesson or something again here. But hopefully it was just a single lapse in judgment, not a doesn't know how to drive anymore because of her knee. So we got back home. Basically still didn't feel like eating dinner. My stomach's still kind of, I don't trust it quite yet. I'm in that weird, like, I don't feel good yet. So I went ahead and said to hell with it and skipped it. Did not have any dinner and said to hell with it. Went outside, had myself a cigar, and played with the puppies out there for a while, and then finally wrapped it up, headed in, had myself some hummus and crackers for my nighttime dinner time, I guess, what I ended up having as I went to bed. So that's pretty much all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.